In the valley of Elah, two armies stood ready for battle. The Israelites on one side, the Philistines on the other. For 40 days, a giant named Goliath, towering over 9 feet tall, mocked the Israelites. Clad in heavy armor, he roared, "Choose a man to fight me. If he kills me, we will be your servants. But if I win, you will serve us." The Israelites were paralyzed with fear, for no warrior dared to face the giant. One day, David, a young shepherd, arrived at the battlefield to bring food to his brothers. When he heard Goliath's taunts and saw the fear in his people, something stirred in him. "Who is this Philistine that defies the armies of the living God?" he asked. Word of David's boldness reached King Saul, who summoned the boy. "You cannot fight him," Saul said. "You're only a boy, and he's a seasoned warrior." But David replied, "I've fought lions and bears to protect my sheep. The same God who delivered me then will deliver me from this giant." Saul reluctantly agreed and tried to equip David with his armor, but it was too heavy. David cast it aside, taking only his staff, sling, and 5 smooth stones from a nearby brook. As David approached, Goliath sneered, "Am I a dog, that you come at me with sticks? Come, and I will feed your flesh to the birds." David stood firm. "You come at me with sword, spear, and javelin, but I come in the name of the Lord Almighty. Today, he will deliver you into my hands." With that, David placed a stone in his sling, spun it, and released it with precision. The stone struck Goliath square in the forehead. The giant staggered and fell face first to the ground. The Philistines were stunned. Seizing Goliath's sword, David cut off his head, and the Israelites surged forward, chasing the fleeing Philistines. David, the shepherd boy with unwavering faith, had defeated the mighty giant. His victory was not by strength but by trust in God. This story reminds us that courage and faith, no matter how small, can overcome the greatest challenges.